Designers talk a lot about curb appeal, but we don't talk enough about night appeal. If you love to entertain outdoors, be it spring, summer, fall, or winter, I mean, we are in Southern California after all. It's really prime for year-round entertaining. Lighting is just not optional. Lighting makes the mood. Today I'm doing a spring refresh for my outdoor space. I'm standing in my courtyard right now, and as most of you know, I have a completely private enclosed courtyard. I love it here. I mean, the kids are running around. We're constantly entertaining, but the lighting, oh my gosh, the lighting could use some help. I've been living in this home for a little bit over 10 years, and when we first bought the home, I kind of just needed some lighting. I bought really inexpensive lighting online. I didn't do my research. I also didn't really have a budget to work with. I have my lighting plan down. I know exactly how I want the courtyard to be illuminated, but I definitely need some help. With a new house that I'm currently renovating and an existing house that I can experiment on, I'm so excited to introduce you guys Govee's outdoor chromatic string lights. Thank you to Govee for sponsoring today's video. When I opened the box, the lights are so pretty. Before we get into all the bells and whistles, let's talk about the plan. So I'm standing in the middle of my courtyard, and it's a completely squared off space. We have a lot of garden to light. And of course, the house is the hero, okay? We want to be able to illuminate the entire facade of the house. So not only does it glow from this direction on, but my entire perimeter is lit up as well. So here's a plan. The first step is to measure the length of your eaves. My installation requires that I hang the string lights on end to end from one end of the eaves to the next. I have this point in back, you'll see right here, where the roof comes to a pitch. So I'm not going to follow the entire roof line. I'm really just going to illuminate the center of the courtyard. So we have a line that kind of runs on the perimeter on one side, and then my second roof line kind of has a perpendicular angle that kind of juts into the front of the exterior facade. So what I essentially want to do is connect two lights to each other, and then I'll be able to program it as well. This is so simple because they have all of these connector bits already. So in one box, you'll get about 20 meters of string lights. That's about 65 feet, and there's 20 bulbs in each box. Okay, let's get to the installation. I'm using a 6-foot ladder for the shorter eaves, and I'm also using 1¼ inch metal cup hooks. You always want to use a cup hook that coordinates with the colors of your eaves. I could have chosen bronze, but I felt like the black also hides the wires. The cup hooks will be holding a combination of the string and the actual clip itself. But once you get to the ends, you can possibly see some cable connector bits hanging out. So this is how I'm going to secure it. I screwed in an additional cup hook on the wooden eaves, and I am going to fasten a plastic cable tie that Govee has provided inside the box. I'm fastening the cable ties around the wire and giving it a little snip, and it is good to go. Okay, installation. The key here is to make it look intentional and not messy. I'm installing these along the wooden eaves because it's just a perfect backdrop and it hides the wiring naturally. To keep the wires nice and taut, I'm using additional cable ties to hook this directly on the cup hook. This will prevent the string lights from shifting while it's hanging on the eaves. We're just going to keep it moving, you guys. I have 2 designer rules. Number 1, keep your drops short and consistent. And number 2, keep your wires straight and evenly spaced out. If the wire is droopy and twisted, it instantly cheapens the entire look. We're getting to the taller eaves now. I had to bring in a little reinforcement. Now here's what makes these bulbs different than the typical string lights that you've seen a million times. Each bulb has its own spectrum of color. They're not just one color. Each bulb has ultra high density LEDs, like a ridiculous amount. So you can actually get a free flowing kaleidoscope of rainbow colors all across your home. I think that's pretty cool. Most lights are like one bulb, one single color. These are one bulb, an entire spectrum of color. The bulb design is so pretty too. It has like a 2-layer system. It's clear on the outside and has like a frosted layer on the inside. This is such a special little bulb. There are currently no other bulbs on the market right now that feature a single light rainbow system. It's not just about the lighting system. It's really, what does it look like on the daily when the lights are totally off? And because these are smart lights, you can control them with your Govee app, set schedules, have a full automated home system that's integrated into your smart home. So you're basically on autopilot. Guys, I've been playing around with the interface, and I love that I've created not only customizable settings, but I'm also using some of their built-in settings as well. So the first one that I'm gonna do is the Spring Morning Glow. This one has a gradient of really pretty cool tones that goes from blues to pale yellows. This one's called Ferris Wheel, and I gotta tell you guys, you can even dictate how the colors change along the same line. How cool is that? I also love this Lilac Blossom. I mean, this definitely feels like a total spring refresh for my garden. Open up the interface, and I'm going to color some of these gradients. My daughter is like really into lavender right now, like those deep violet hues. So I'm going to change some of these colors on the color wheel and give her like this violet spectrum. And then I'm also going to save this. You can save all of your DIY presets. I'm going to name this Julie Spring Setting. And here's what it looks like. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, the kids are going to love this. The app makes it so easy to transition from a rainbow of colors to simple white lights. I imagine this is what I'll be using on the daily since it does have the capacity to light the entire courtyard. My kids are going to go nuts for this. I can't wait to surprise them. It literally looks like a club in my courtyard, you guys. I'm so excited. You like it? Yeah!
Wow. It's like a whole new garden, a courtyard. Mark, come here.
You like the lights? You like mommy's lights? After being out here for a minute, I took one look at my tree and thought, you need to get lit. I'm adding a few more chromatic string lights to the tree. I'm hooking them up on the same system, and voila.
Woo! Ready? Hey, look! Come on, look!
Let's go, guys! How's it? I'm drinking. Ready for our spring refresh in your own garden oasis? Check out Govee's new outdoor chromatic string lights. I'll leave a link in the description box for all of the products I use today. Tell me, what's your vibe? Are you more of like soft white string lights, or do you like a kaleidoscope of colors like my kids? And I mean, honestly, my husband, I busted this out and he just went nuts. He's loving this as much as I do. So if you want to see more before and after transformations, real life makeovers, definitely give this video a like. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next week.